everybody. Good afternoon. Everybody good. Alright, so I'm headed up to Atlanta right now, folks. But no, I did not go and chase anything today. It would have been worth it, but I don't know. It's just a lot going on, so I'll just leave it at that. But did not go anywhere today. Found out last night we actually had a tornado go through the east side of Montgomery at about 3 o'clock in the morning, so I went out and did some drone video of that. You can actually find that drone video on Twitter, Facebook. I actually put the video on YouTube also. So I just wanted to do a short live stream here. I'm near Newton, Georgia right now, heading to Atlanta. And just like I said, just wanted to do a little bit of an update and talk about what happened last night. So there was a tornado that ended up developing. I believe it actually developed prior to any sort of tornado warning. On the west side of Montgomery, or I'm sorry, the east side of Montgomery. And it did some pretty significant damage, but it was very localized in some of the subdivisions. It definitely was not a long track type tornado, and it was definitely not on the ground in a continuous path either. Likely was a tornado. Can't say for certain, but it definitely looks like tornado damage. There was cars that were moved and everything. So even 120 mile an hour straight line wind don't move cars, because we were in Hurricane Ian with 135 winds. It didn't move the cars. So really thinking it's likely tornado damage. And again, I did fly the drone for that. That took a couple of hours just because I had to go to different locations. And it was hard to navigate around because there was trees down and everything, but it's kind of a mess. At least the good news is, though, it's not a bad day out today, so it's not like anybody that's trying to clean up or anything is dealing with a torrential downpour or anything. But like I said, it's kind of leading into my next point here. It's extremely nice out today. It's about 75 degrees right here, and well, back toward Montgomery, it's about an hour and a half west of here. It was damn near 80 degrees, so really nice out. It feels like summer. But there is a tornado watch down there in parts of Florida now. Looks like a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. Basically, I just didn't get going early enough to chase that. We would have had to have left at about 4 a.m. And I don't know what happened last night, but something went wrong. I kept waking up. So Brandon and I stayed at the same hotel, and I kept waking up every 30 minutes because we both thought, well, we'll probably go to bed about 9, so that's about what we did. And I'd wake up every 45 minutes, I'd look at radar and everything, and then I'd get a hold of him and be like, "You seeing this crap?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm seeing it too." So we almost went and chased a couple of times, but the storm just kind of dissipated. I had a timer set up every 45 minutes. I woke up, and there was that storm that produced that likely tornado was moving over literally directly over our hotel. So we both went out and looked outside of the hallway window and everything. And it didn't, nothing was impressive, just a lot of lightning. And obviously, it was extremely windy. You probably had 70 mile an hour winds. And the storm started progressing east, and I thought, well, I'm too tired to start driving east with the storm, so we'll just let it be. I'll wake up in an hour, and we'll probably get going. So I figured I would have gotten up, but I set an alarm for an hour later, and it never went off. ever. So I woke up at about 6 o'clock and looked at radar, and I'm like, well, that screws that plan. So that's why we're not chasing today. Like I said, I have no idea. I'm assuming it just didn't go off. I don't know, but never not hear the alarm. So that was very strange. Kind of ticked me off a little bit, but that's okay because today would have been a rough chase day. We probably would have tried to make it up to South Carolina. That's okay. If I was going to miss one of the days, this would have been the day to miss. Probably should have just stayed up all night, but I was afraid that if we didn't get some sleep, we wouldn't be able to chase today if that was a thing. But they did end up issuing a tornado watch late last night for the rest of Alabama. I think it was at like 10 or 11 p.m. I did wake up for that. But yeah, I have no idea. I probably should start setting an alarm on all of my phones when it's important like that, because if we were expecting a higher end tornado threat today, that would have been really, really dramatic. I don't know. Weird. Maybe I accidentally set it for PM instead of AM, or I didn't hit the save button. I don't know what the deal is, but it definitely did not go off. So nothing's really happening today. I've just headed up to Atlanta. And I wanted to do a short live stream here. Trying to eat my lunch also, but it is super nice out. Actually, when I was putting the drone video together, I just pulled my computer out, set it on the trunk of the car, and just sat at the back of the car for like an hour. It's so nice out. It feels like it's the middle of summer out here. There is a potential, maybe, and I just kind of got caught wind of this here an hour or two ago. There might be a storm chase on Saturday, maybe. I don't know, and we probably won't know more until tomorrow, but Storm Prediction Center is mentioning maybe some severe weather in East Texas on Saturday. That's a big maybe. My thing is, we're already out here, and I had to go buy a new vehicle, so I'm officially broke for the month. So it would probably be profitable if we took advantage of already being out and tried to make a chase day out of it. So we may do that, but right now it's not looking very likely. I'll probably end up going home tomorrow, but I'll look at the models and actually look into that and see what kind of a risk we're dealing with. Brandon went west. I think he's ripping the stuff out of his car right now. It's probably just got there.
There's a speed trap ahead.
And I don't know what we're gonna do with him. But, him being without a vehicle kind of becomes my problem. I kind of inherit that issue along with him, because we're out here working for the same weather apps and on the same mission here, and quite frankly, him being without a car kind of screws up a lot of plans. That is not a speed trap. That is a Tahoe on the side of the road, you stupid phone. But so we're gonna see what we can do with that. He's got a backup vehicle, but it is a piece of garbage. I mean, it is an absolute piece of trash. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. He's insurance, but insurance will pay off. He had a loan on it, but he had gap coverage, so insurance will pay all that off for him, so at least he won't have to pay off a car that he doesn't have anymore. Hey guys, Chris is fine. He's fine. Who knows what happened. Yeah, Brandon will figure it out. We'll have to figure something out though, because like I said, it inherently becomes my problem. Like if I crash my car into somebody else's parked car, he'd probably inherit that problem also. And I say that lightly. I mean, when you're doing 70 miles an hour down the interstate in the left lane and there's a car sitting in the left lane, I mean, I'm sorry, I probably would have hit the damn car too, so. We see a lot of special marine warnings also off the west and east coast of Florida right now. It's like strong storms down there still. That line of storms is about to exit Florida, though. It's about to go into the ocean and not be a problem anymore. Probably the nicest day that I've experienced in like 4 months. Seriously, I don't remember the last time we had nice weather like this anywhere. The last couple of weeks it's been nothing but winter storms, really, so kind of nice to get a break from that. We'll probably be back in winter storms here probably in a week or so. But I can, I'll run my complaint filter here, because what the hell are they doing? It's a log in the middle of the road. Because we're not chasing today, we're not trying to be extra professional or anything. Yeah, there's a lot of people on the internet that were really pissed off because I was speeding in the left lane and pushing cars out of my way after Brandon called me and said he was stuck in his vehicle and didn't know if he was injured or not. Well, he was able to get out, but yeah, I'm sure if some of you people are on Twitter, you're probably seeing it, but some jackass screen recorded it, and apparently me doing 80 and a 70 is the crime of the century, but I was doing 80 in the left lane. Well, you guys saw it, and I'm cussing people out to get out of the left lane, because, you know, if they weren't camping in the left lane, we wouldn't have to do that. But I was cussing people out, which is illegal. Apparently, the people on Twitter say that me cussing people out under my breath inside my car where nobody except you guys can hear me is reckless driving. Like, that's their complaint. 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. It was literally me complaining about them being in the left lane, because that shows recklessness, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But they went and they sent it to the Louisiana State Police, and one of the state cops that was involved in the incident is following us on social media now. And apparently somehow he caught wind of it, and he sent me a Facebook message, and I'm going to ask him if it's okay to post it, because I'm going to put a screenshot of it on Twitter to shut people up. Saying that the Louisiana State Police doesn't really see an issue with somebody doing 80 and a 70 in the left lane when their friend calls them and their car is in the trees, and they're pinned in their vehicle to help them, and to ignore the haters and to let the police be the police. So, because I don't want to get him in trouble with his supervisors or anything, I've asked him if he's okay if I post that, so we'll see what he says. But I just thought that was funny. Everybody's freaking out. I'm like, you know, how about get the hell off Twitter and complain? And I responded to somebody, I said, why don't you call the police and make a report? Well, I guess that's what they did, but yeah, the internet is a disgusting, toxic place. I absolutely cannot stand it, especially Twitter. It is a absolute cesspool. And somebody is screen recording this right now, and it's going to be on Twitter, I guarantee it. But just remember, folks, if you're going to be a live streamer, it's illegal and reckless to cuss other drivers out under your breath. You know, for example, you're in the left lane, somebody's doing 30 miles an hour, and the right two lanes are open. If you go get the hell out of my lane, you idiot, that's illegal and reckless. So just don't do that, because the internet will call you a piece of garbage for that. I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead, you know, totally complain about the fact that it's doing 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, you know, big deal. We're doing 75 in the 70 right now, and you can see we're getting passed. So let the police be the police. I know a lot of people are upset that Brandon didn't get a ticket, but it's like the cop at the scene said. He goes, you know, yeah, technically it's a rear-end accident, so there's going to be some fault, but the majority of the fault is at the person who decided to park their car in the left lane and then leave the scene on foot. So that's all I'll say about that. Figured you guys would enjoy that. Like I said, somebody's posting that to Twitter right now. I probably won't see it though. I blocked like 50 individuals over the weekend. Yes, you guys, you need a dash camera. It needs to come standard on cars. So quite frankly, Kopic probably would have got a hell of a lawsuit if that car if he wouldn't have been able to prove that car stopped. So yeah, you need even just a cheap piece of garbage dash camera or something. Absolutely. You gotta protect yourself these days, especially everybody's so suit happy. But I just wanted to, like I said, go live. You're just joining, talk about the apparent tornado that happened last night without me even knowing it. Yeah, what a nice day out today. Warm. Still 73. Where are the clouds? I don't know, but I can see the moon. I don't know if the camera is picking up the moon, but the moon is actually right there just to the right above the road. Like about probably halfway up the sky there off the right edge of the road, but the moon is present. Yeah, absolutely wonderful day out here. But I think the tornado threat's really winding down for Florida. I think it's mostly just a damaging wind threat now. I would have liked to chase that though. Kind of disappointed it didn't work out because that's I just like going down. It's I-85, I think. So I don't know when the next, no, I don't know when the next storm chase is. People have asked that now in the past minute or so. You might have missed at the beginning of the stream I talked a little bit about maybe Saturday being a storm chase day. Friday or Saturday. Depends on the system timing, but definitely keeping an eye on it. It's not looking likely, but I'm watching it. We got to take what we can get. Out there's, see if Brandon's in the ditch. Are you in the ditch? You found your tire? Where is it? It's in the median. Is it still on the rim holding air? Nice, you better take a picture of that. It probably belongs to the gray Toyota Corolla that you plowed into oblivion. Oh, so the really? Well, I wonder if it's got anything to, so I think one of those cops got into an accident because the Tahoe that pulled up behind me, his front end was all smashed up, and I guess it just happened when we were there. I wonder if it's got anything to do with that. Oh, it's the speaker? It's probably off of that damn Tahoe. Like, was it up in the weeds or by the road? Really? Well, it was probably, dude, it was probably under your frickin' bumper from the police department. So you're just on the side of I-20 right now, walking around up in the weeds. Yeah, if it works, might as well keep it. Because, like I said, they probably, yeah, I'm sure that it came off your car. It was probably left in there. Well, I would. That's mildly funny. Yeah, I definitely need a picture of that. Take it, we could auction it off. Do a fundraiser and a bake sale. You're running across the highway. You're not on speakerphone, but I'm streaming, so let me clarify that. You're running across the interstate right now. That's a really good idea. Is it like... it's too bad you couldn't... I wish you could take it with. We could make like a freaking lawn ornament out of it or something. Well, I think he might have been missing a tire as well, so you might be able to find that. Yeah, you need to take the hubcap. Those are like 50 bucks a piece. Take it anyway, it's a souvenir. Yeah, those guys did not give a damn about cleaning anything up. Yeah, pictures definitely needed. Alright, see ya. Okay, so we just got an update from Brandon. He has parked his car on the side of Highway 20, off of the road, not the left lane. He is running around on the highway between cars, I guess, collecting pieces of his car because the tow truck's never cleaned up the wreck. He found parts of his car that he didn't know were missing, things from inside his car that he didn't know were missing, and he found his driver's side tire with the with the entire front driver's suspension, control arm, strut, tie rod, CV axle shaft, and everything still attached in the middle of the left shoulder. So, and his hubcap in the median. So. He's currently finding all the pieces to his car right now, I guess. Jesus Christ. God help this kid. Yeah, they really didn't clean up that accident scene the other day. I was kind of surprised. Like, maybe that's just a regional thing, but like where I'm from, usually the tow truck drivers are the ones that end up being responsible to clean up the damn road, and then they usually just bill for it. They didn't clean a damn thing up down here, that's for sure. When we left, there was like chunks of metal in the road. People were going around them. I'm like, okay. He will not be taking the tire. The entire front suspension of the car is attached to the tire. If you folks didn't see pictures, he literally ripped the driver's side suspension out of the car. Strut, tie rod, control arm, spindle, axle shaft, everything. And then ran it over. And it's very clear, and I was talking to the state cop, one of the state cops that was there, and he was one of the accident reconstruction cops, and and he had, accident recon or whatever written on his coat, and I said, I'm not necessarily a professional accident reconstructionist, but it would appear to me he ran his entire front of his car over with the rest of his car, and he gets out his flashlight and he starts looking at it, and he looks at the ground. Then he looks up underneath the car and he looks at me and he goes, yeah, no shit. And it's pretty clear that Brandon literally ended up running over the front suspension of the car. From where his doors are peeled back and everything, it's pretty obvious. And then there's like rubber marks going down the back of his car. So honestly, if that would have stayed intact, he probably.
There's now a slowdown on I-285 East, causing a 2-minute delay.
He probably would not have ended up in the weeds. But it's kind of hard to steer without your driver's side front tire. It's kind of a necessary component. So is the car totaled? Yes. We don't even have all the pieces to the car, so yes, the car is done. Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, when you leave half of your car a half a mile back on the road, it's done. Where are we going? We're just running up to Atlanta. Yes, folks, I can confirm. Copic just sent me that picture, and it came up on my iPad of the entire front suspension still attached to the wheel, laying in the grass. So yeah, it's all there. I suppose if anybody wants to go pick that up, they can go pick it up. It's on Highway 20, about 1.3 miles due east of Arcadia on the eastbound lane. Oh yeah, I agree. Atlanta's always bad with traffic. I get so frustrated. Thank you to the super chatters that came in while we were on the phone. I'm starting to realize that Brandon is just pure chaos. Oh, Jesus. Thank you for the $20 super chat there as well. I appreciate it. Hello. Oh yeah, I'm here. Oh yeah, I told everybody on the stream that I can confirm the entire driver's side suspension is attached to the wheel. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. Yeah. Really? Interesting. Well, I'm glad you got the spring. Just make sure it's your spring and not that kid's spring. Okay, good. Yeah, that's a hell of a drive. Yeah, I'm just coming into Atlanta right now and traffic is miserable. Yeah, they might even, who knows, it might not even be a locked yard. Whoops. Well, he still needs to give you the damn accident report. Right. Oh, I thought it was very obvious how screwed up it was when I saw that you ran over your damn entire front suspension with your car. Well, remember, we live streamed it, so if you need a reminder. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna undo that anyway. I just did that because I didn't want those people going back and ripping off the damn stream anymore. Well, yeah, well, now it doesn't matter so much, but at the time I was just sick and tired of it. Well, if you can put those back seats down, you might be all right. Yeah, I almost wonder if we should have taken more and tried to put more in my back seat. What was that? Dude, you gotta get rid of Verizon. Garbage, dropped call. It's probably because he likes Verizon. Verizon's awful. Alright, let me get the rest of this update here, folks. Alright, well, it sounds like he can't take a call right now because he has Verizon. Anyway, he left the wheel and all the attached parts. I guess if anybody wants to go get a souvenir, it's on the side of 20. Ann, I think I remember. I see your message, Ann. I think I remember you. Keep the damn thing and make a flower pot out of it or something. That's cool. You can almost hit me. That's awesome. Appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I hate driving around Atlanta. Anywhere near Atlanta, I just hate driving through here. It's just the traffic is awful. I don't really know why either. I don't know if it's just the sheer volume of people or what. Let's see, where are we? We're on, I think this is 285, so this is the west side of Atlanta. Oh, okay. Well, at least we're moving. That's a start, because a lot of times you're not moving here. So we'll stream for another 10-15 minutes or so. Just wanted to do some sort of an update here for everybody. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a terrible time to be driving through Atlanta too. This is absolutely horrible. I timed this very wrong. I should have just left it like 2 hours later or 2 hours earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, so yeah, thanks everybody for all the support though the past couple of days. We've gotten a decent amount of views on the live stream, and that's always encouraging to see. As you can imagine, it's important to make sure that we're getting as many views as possible when streaming. Even right now, we've been maintaining more views than I thought we would, so I'll try to have an update tomorrow. Probably won't be on YouTube really tomorrow, but I will have an update like on the YouTube community page, and of course on Twitter and Facebook with my thoughts on what's coming up with Friday, Saturday, if that turns into anything. I don't think it's going to turn into a storm chase, but there's always that possibility. Pretty sure by tomorrow afternoon in the evening or tomorrow night at the latest should have a better idea what's going to happen. I haven't even really looked at weather models. I just noticed that the Storm Prediction Center had pointed it out in their through 8 forecast discussion, and they basically just said that the potential right now looks to be too low to add a slight risk, but that can change. To keep an eye on it. Not quite sure how long of a drive from Atlanta it would be out there, but I think the general area is like the Tyler, Texas area. It sounds like northeast Texas into northwest Louisiana, maybe. So from Atlanta, it's probably a good 7-8 hour drive, but we'd probably make that, well, I guess, I'm not exactly sure. If it ends up being Saturday, we'd probably just make the drive on Friday. I'd probably stream the whole thing. If it ends up looking like a Friday night kind of thing into early Saturday, then we'd probably have to make that drive tomorrow night. But I do believe that Saturday will probably be the day if that does happen. I wouldn't mind heading to California, but I really don't. We'd probably be talking like $1,000 in fuel. Wouldn't surprise me. I really don't feel like that right now. That would be really hard to justify. Car's not actually ready for that yet. Anyway, I need to get a couple of things. Car's not completely set up yet. Had to exclude a couple of things just because we needed to get out on this storm chase that we were just on. But anybody who really wasn't paying attention over the past 2 days or so, the severe weather events really underperformed. Now, yeah, there were some tornadoes and such, but I was expecting at least a couple of strong tornadoes, and there were definitely a couple of notable tornadoes, but it wasn't anything like what could have been, which I guess is really a good thing. We didn't see anything interesting at all yesterday, honestly. The day before, yeah, kinda. Yeah, this traffic's pretty light for this area. It's usually worse, believe it or not. Alright, we're going to try to merge over. This might be impossible. No, we did it. Thanks, Randy, for the super chat. But thank you, everybody, for all the support lately, though. I do mean that. We've had a really substantial amount of views and subscribers gained over the past, I don't know, month or so. I think, God, when did we have the, that Buffalo, the first Buffalo storm? I think that was, I don't remember if that was before or after Thanksgiving, but it was right around Thanksgiving. Ever since then, I think we've gotten probably 8,000 subscribers since then. So that's good. Possibly more. Oh, this stop and go garbage is just what irritates me. According to the map, we should be out of this shortly, hopefully. Oh boy. Hello. Why? This is the same guy? Really? What the hell? Like, okay, like you could have said that a little nicer. Like, all you had to do was say, hey, I'm leaving at 5:30. Like, okay, would have got that. Well, what does he expect? I mean, what does he think that when people get their cars totaled, they're just going to donate equipment in it to him? I mean, you know, like, for Christ's sakes, you know, when, you know, people get their cars towed all the time full of shit, and then you go to the tow lot and you pick up the shit. He's got to be used to this happening all the time. Like, this is standard procedure. Tell him to blow it out his butt. Yeah. Well, I take back what I did because I gave him free advertising on the stream, and I'm like, this guy's super nice, go call Gordon's Towing, and now I'm going to take that back, so no, don't call Gordon's Towing. What a dick. That's ridiculous. There's no reason to be like that. He's a tow truck operator. He should be perfectly used to people getting their stuff out of their vehicles. It happens every day. What do you expect? What if... Well, yeah, I would get your stuff and then say, you know what, buddy, see ya, not my problem anymore, call Progressive. Have a nice day, lose my number. You know, and if you want to have it, if you've got an issue, take the duct tape off the side of the car and call that, find that name and go call that. Do you got a can of spray, you got some spray paint or anything? You should take it, scratch your name off the side of that or something so he doesn't do something stupid. Or, yeah, or just spray it right, spray a line right over your name or something so he doesn't go put a picture of the car. He's a loser, he tried to kill my dog or something. My God, like, that's ridiculous. Like... What does he expect? People get their cars towed because they're totaled and they're waiting for insurance to pick them up. Like, what do you don't donate everything that's in your car to the tow truck driver. Like, that's not how it works. Jesus Christ. That's how it works after you haven't paid your bill and it's sat there for a month and they get a lien. That's not the case here. Well, like, there's no reason for him to be upset. You're literally just saying when you shut, like, I'm waiting for you. Like, problem, like he's making it a problem. Well, I guess my comment would be, yeah, your dog latches onto my leg, whether you're trespassing or not. You're gonna have a hell of a problem, buddy, because you can't say stuff like that to people. Like, that's literally like damn near a freaking death threat. Jesus. Wow. Are you sure it was that guy and not like his son or something? Wow. Yeah, that's a really, well, at least you got anything of value to a normal person out of there. So, I mean, okay, yeah, the light controller and all that other stuff has value, but that guy don't know that. Wow. Yeah, well, you got a lot of equipment on there. Yeah, because it's a car, and it's like, there's really not, okay, how long does it take to put stuff in another car? Like, come on. No, he'll probably be there at 5:25. Well, yeah, he better just watch himself being like that, because that's a real good way for the state police to take him off the list of tow rotations. So we had that garbage in Colorado when the tow truck driver showed up high as a kite because he was smoking dope in the damn tow truck with people's cars on it, and I sent something to the Colorado State Police, and I'm like, yeah, we're going to remove that company from our rotation. So... oh yeah, don't park on his grass. Holy Christ, you know, he'll charge you a grass parking fee. Yeah, Progressive's gonna call you and be like, what is this fee for parking on his lawn? Progressive's probably not even gonna pay this guy. They're gonna be like, we are not dealing with you. I wouldn't even worry about getting that pole off there. Just take the damn unit off. Oh. Yeah, I would just start cutting wires and pull it, pull the wire, pull the cables out as far as you can, cut the end off and deal with it later. Well, if he goes nuts and starts shooting you or something, make sure you film it. I was gonna almost suggest that, clip it to your belt or something so it's not obvious that it's recording. I mean, that guy's so old, he's probably blind, to be honest with you. I was watching him put that car on the truck and he was kind of looking like he wasn't seeing it very well, so you probably wouldn't notice the camera if it was on your belt. Jesus Christ. Well, let me know how it goes. I'm very interested to hear. Alright, well, I think I'm almost where I need to be. Let me know how it goes. Alright, see ya. Yep. Wow. Yeah, that towing service, whatever it was that I said during the stream the other night, that was a great one to call. Yeah, don't call them. He told him that he was coming to get that stuff, and now he's giving him a hell of a time saying that, well, there's too much stuff in your car to get out here. It's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, it's a very standard procedure for people to come get stuff out of their wrecked cars before the insurance company picks them up and junks them. I mean, it's an extremely common procedure. Every towing service probably does it at least 20 times a week. I mean, come on here. So yeah, that guy sounds like a real prick. He's telling him that if he so much as sets foot on his property or whatever, a dog's gonna bite his leg off or something and all. It's like, Jesus, like, chill out, dude. So, yeah, he probably should call the Louisiana State Police and advise them of what a terrible company this is, because apparently it's got a bunch of bad reviews on the internet. They can take them off of the tow rotation. At least where I'm from, if the tow company sucks and doesn't have good customer service, they'll pull them right off the rotation. He doesn't really have anything worth selling on the car, though. That's the thing. I just don't know. I don't know why they're being like that.
In 1.5 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the I-75 north exit toward Chattanooga.
Some people are just kind of mean, though. It's kind of what you expect, I guess. Interested to hear what happens. I told him, like, you probably should record that in case he tries to punch you in the face or something. That's a good thing I'm not with, because I'd probably open my mouth and make it worse, so. That's too bad, though, unless he's talking to a different guy than what was there that night. Because the guy that night seemed decent. But then again, you never know. He might have just been acting decent in front of the cops, too. Alright, so once we get a little bit out of this traffic, I'll probably end the stream. Thank you, everybody, and of course thank you to our moderators for all the busy work over the past couple of days. Yeah, I don't think they're really keeping his property, guys. I think they're just being jerks. Like, nobody's denied him access to anything. They're just literally being as difficult as possible. Seems like they're just trying to be jerks on purpose. I don't know why. Apparently they are, this guy is surprised that he hasn't received payment from Brandon for storing his car and everything yet. And it's like, have you never worked with an insurance company before in your life? Like, this happened Monday, and it's Wednesday. Like, insurance is not going to take care of it that fast. Like, that's not how insurance companies work. You know, insurance companies are slow. I mean, that's a fact. I mean, I don't care, even if you have the best insurance company, it still is slow.
In 1,000 feet, use the right 2 lanes to take the I-75 north exit toward Chattanooga. Use the right 2 lanes to take the I-75 north exit, then keep left at the fork.
Oh, I need to be in that lane. I think I stayed in a hotel here a couple of weeks. Right off of this exit, I think. I'm going to be in traffic. Yeah, oh yeah, we're going to be... this. I don't consider this traffic, though, because we're moving over 20 miles an hour. So, I'm happy with this. This is better than it usually is. It's usually, like, dead stopped. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it for the stream.
Keep left at the fork.
I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to figure out the hotel situation. Not entirely sure where I'm going to go for the hotel, but it's going to be up here, a little northwest of here. So, thank you, everybody, for being supportive, and super chats, the PayPal contributions, and the likes. Because, of course, the liking and the subscribing and sharing, whatever, that's a free way to support the stream. And, of course, thank you to our channel members and, again, our moderators and staff for keeping everything moving while I'm out here doing this. Oh, that's where I know where we are. That's the Weather Channel, though.
In a quarter mile, keep left. Follow signs for I-75 North, Marietta.
Alright, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you. I will have a little bit of an update later tonight. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube community page. I'll have some spare time tonight to get caught up on that.
Keep left.
And thanks again, everybody, for being such a great audience for everything we're doing.
Continue for 9 miles.
Definitely means a lot. So have a great rest of your night.